Put that shit on, girl.
Talk to me nice, talk to me honestly. Look in my eyes. Don't let it fall.
Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. If this is your first time here, my name is Shavone. Thank you for stopping by. And if this is not your first time here, thank you for stopping by to see your girl again. And if you are not subscribed, what are you waiting on? Don't forget to hit that red subscribe button. So as y'all read by the title, today's video is going to be about how to boost your confidence, self-esteem, and to know your self-worth. I'm gonna give 5 tips, maybe a little bit more, but I'm thinking like 5 tips on how to boost your confidence, your self-esteem, and also things that I have done in the past and still now to boost my confidence and self-esteem, because at some point we all have some kind of issues, and of course we all have some insecurities and things that we need to work on. We'll always have things that we need to work on, but when you boost your confidence, your self-esteem, and also when you know your self-worth, you become untouchable. So I'm gonna give y'all 5 tips on how I, boost my confidence and my self-esteem, and also things I've done to work on myself to get myself where I am. I was not always like this, baby. Your girl had some issues. So anywho, y'all, number 1, this is gonna sound so cliche, but it is so important. Stop the comparisons. Stop comparing yourself to everything you see, online. Comparison is the thief of all joy, and it is so cliche. I know it's so cheesy to say it. Feel cheesy to say it, but it is so true, y'all. We have to stop and I'm talking to myself too, because I still catch myself doing it, but I have to think about it and get myself out of that space. For example, social media. Today, social media is so big, it's everywhere. We have Instagram, we have YouTube, we have Facebook, we have Snapchat, we have TikTok, all of these different platforms. And the thing about it, y'all, people post only what they want you to see. So we don't know exactly what's going on behind closed doors. So stop comparing yourself to what you see. Everything you see is not real. And even if it is, it's not fair to you to compare yourself to the next person. And usually you're comparing yourself to someone else that also have things about themselves that they don't necessarily like. And also, y'all, we don't know what people going through. So it's kind of like you see people online on social media and it's like, oh, I wish I had their life. I wish I had this. And you don't wish that on yourself, because you never know what a person is going through. You can be wishing you had somebody else's life, and the whole time this person is battling mental issues, depression, or you don't know what this person is going through. Also, you may compare your relationship to the next person's relationship. You don't know what this person is going through in that relationship. So it's like, don't wish that on yourself, because you don't know what you're wishing on yourself, because you don't know what this person is going through. And you still have to know that you are worth it, no matter what you see, no matter how much somebody has something better than you, somebody you feel like their hair is longer than yours, they're thicker than you, whatever it is, it's gonna always be that. So you can't compare yourself to that. And also, you don't know, it's surgery. So you may have a natural body and you're comparing yourself to somebody that didn't had 10 surgeries. That's unfair. It's unfair to you. And I know some people say, well, just unfollow the things that make you feel uncomfortable, or just follow the people that have things in common with you or kind of like on the same level with you. But I disagree with that, because I feel like true confidence and having high self-esteem means that you feel confident and your self-esteem is high no matter what you're looking at. You can look at anything and still feel damn good about yourself. That's what confidence is. Confidence is not you just taking away everything that you feel like, everything that makes you feel away, and then you can feel good about yourself. No, you should be able to feel good about yourself in any room, no matter what you're looking at, no matter what you're watching. When you have high self-esteem and you're really confident in yourself, it doesn't matter what the next person look like or what the next person have, because you are confident with you. You are okay with you. You accept you for what you have, for what you are. And that's just that. So I don't agree with the whole unfollow everybody that make you feel away, or just follow people that you feel like are on your level. No matter what level you're on, or what level these other people are on that you're comparing yourself to, you have to know that you have to still feel confident in yourself. And I know, like, a big thing now is kind of like, You see a lot of people making a whole bunch of money, traveling, doing different things, and it's like you sit there and you're asking yourself, like, what am I doing wrong? Or, why am I not there? Or how come this person is so far ahead of me? And sometimes you're comparing yourself to, for example, you may be, comparing yourself to some entrepreneurs or some of the, big people that you see on Instagram, on social media, whatever it is. And it's like, you have to realize also that you may not have been doing this same thing. This person that you're comparing yourself to possibly have been doing this for 20 years. Maybe you just started, or maybe, you gave up and you're feeling like, well, how come I failed at it and this person is so successful in it? That's probably because that person kept going. It's not because you wasn't worthy or you didn't deserve the things that this person had. It's probably because this person put in the work and kept going. And also, you don't see the struggles that this person have faced. I'm sure this person have failed, went without making money for months, had days where they didn't want to get up, or they wanted to stop, or where they wanted to give up on whatever venture it was. And it's just like, you have to remember that you don't see all of those things. Sometimes you only see the reward and not the blood, sweat, and tears and years that this person has put into they craft to get to where they are today. So you can't, that's why you can't compare. You just have to trust your journey. You just have to trust the process. The second one is, don't get caught up in people's opinions. Everybody have an opinion, and opinions are compliments as well, because when you get caught up in compliments, that's the good side of it. So you also have to take in the bad side of it. So when somebody feel like they want to say something negative towards you, you're going to soak that in as well, because you're tying yourself to what somebody else think. You can't worry about, and that also, like I said, that means compliments as well. Take a compliment for a compliment, thank you, and let it go. You cannot let somebody else determine your worth, because opinions change. Opinions change. 2 people might feel like you are the baddest on earth, and 4 other people may feel like you're unattractive. But you can't worry about that, because you can't tie your self-worth to what somebody else thinks. People's opinions are just that. That's their opinions. That's how they feel. They are subject to change. It can be because they feel different about you. It can be from something you did. But people's opinions are just that. Even like on social media, when you get caught up in likes and how many people like the post or like the picture of you, you have to kind of like tune that out a little bit. You have to tune it out, because it's like, if this person can control you by how many likes, these people can control you by how many likes you have on your post or how many compliments you have on your post, then that means the opposite can control you as well, and that's the negative. So you can't let somebody else determine your self-worth. You have to know without the compliments, without the negative, that you are worth it. You have to know that. You cannot let these things determine, because if so, then that's when you start to let people kind of like run over you, take advantage of you. You start getting into these relationships to where, for women, I'm speaking for, you letting the man kind of like, determine what you're worth or how he should treat you. And that's not it. You should go into things knowing how you should be treated. You shouldn't have to teach nobody how to treat you. You should already know how you want to be treated, and also that you are worth great treatment. At the end of the day, the only thing that matters is what you think of yourself, not anything else. Nobody else's opinion about you doesn't matter. It's not even your business what they think about you. Only thing that matters is what you think about you. That's most important. And to get there, you have to know that nothing else matters. Nobody else's opinions matter. Nobody else's negative comments matter. You have to know that. Number 3, don't seek validation. When you seek validation from other people, that's kind of like you're letting them, once again, determine your self-worth. And that's not okay. And I don't care, even if you're in a relationship, even if your partner is not giving you, compliments or telling you look nice or whatever it may be, don't fish for them, because it doesn't matter. As long as you think you look good, you're doing good, you're a great person, whatever it is, as long as your confidence is up here, you don't need nobody else to tell you nothing. You don't even need those compliments. Yeah, they feel good because it's coming from somebody, you love, of course, if you're with them. So it's like, yeah, and as women, we want those things, but don't let that dictate your self-worth, or don't let that dictate your, lower your self-esteem. If your partner is not giving you compliments, don't let that lower your self-esteem. Don't allow that to make you feel less than, because once again, it doesn't matter. Their opinion doesn't matter. So do not seek validation. And also for things that you may want to do, you know what I'm saying? You are your own person. So you seek an outside validation, and even if that's from like friends or family members, You have to, at the end of the day, do what you want to do. Do what makes you feel good. Because if you're seeking validation from other people, are you really living for you? Or are you living for them? If everything you do, you need it to be validated, you're not even being yourself. So do you even know what you want? Do you even know who you are? No. So when you want to do something, you just have to trust that you are making the best decision. And even if it's just at the moment, sometimes we don't always make the best decisions. So go with your move. Don't seek validation from nobody else, whether that's compliments, whether it's, things that you want to do as far as like, business-wise, career, whatever it is. If you feel like you want to do something that other people may disagree with, go with your move, because at the end of the day, you have to live with that. Nobody else have to live with that. And if you out here constantly seeking validation, you are not living for yourself. You don't know who you are. So if you don't know who you are, how can you have any kind of self-esteem or confidence? You can't have confidence in yourself if you don't know yourself. So don't seek validation. Number 4, embrace the current you. Embrace your current situation. Wherever you are in life, embrace it. It may not be where you want to be. You may not look exactly how you want to look, but no matter what it is, embrace it. We all have things about ourselves that we, kind of want to change, and that's okay. For example, I'm going to use me. I didn't always like being tall. I didn't like wearing, shoes that had like heels on them. I didn't like wearing certain things because I felt like I looked weird because I was so tall. I was like always the tallest one in my class. So I didn't always have the confidence that I have now. Even like as an older kid, like kind of coming up, I didn't get this until I was probably maybe like my 10th grade in high school. I didn't get like real high confidence about myself and about my height until I was like in about 10th grade. And I had to constantly tell myself that you are tall, you are different. The things that we worry about are the things that set us apart. I'm 6 feet tall. That's really tall for a woman. Especially think about me being in high school. I'm always the tallest one in my, even in middle school, always the tallest one in my class. Some kids did pick on me about it. And I had to learn to also deal with that however I needed to. So it's kind of like I didn't start feeling good about my height until I got older. Like I said, around 10th grade in high school. And baby, now at this time, if you know me at this age, I wish I could show y'all my closet. I wear the highest heels I can find. Whether it's like a stiletto heel, platforms, even like my boots, my flat boots. They are some of my platforms are like, I'm getting tongue-tied, y'all, because I'm getting passionate about what I'm saying, but some of my platforms are like 4 or 5 inches high. I tell you no lie. Remind you, I told you I'm 6 feet, so that will make me 6'5" with heels on. I don't care, not one bit. I go hang out. When I get dressed up, I always get people ask me, oh my God, you're so tall. I wish I could wear heels. I have women that walk up to me that's like, my height or a little taller, a little shorter, whatever. Taller women walk up to me and they always like, how do you wear such high heels? I'm so ashamed to wear heels. And that, baby, you better get with the program. Tall is sexy, baby. And another thing, like I said early on, the thing that's different about you is the thing that sets you apart. So like I said, I'm 6 feet tall. There's not many women that's 6 feet. So that sets me apart. I love my height. I love it. I love my height. Like I told y'all, I wear the highest heels. I cannot stand a kitten heel, baby. Don't give me no kitten heel. I need 4 inches or above. But it took me a while to get there. It took me a while to accept it. I have big feet. So what? Do I really like it? No, I don't like it because it's hard to find shoes. I'm going to take that back. Certain shoes it's hard to find. But I find the shoes, baby. I find the shoes and I find the ones with the highest heels and I wear them and I feel good about it. It's men that walk up to me and they're like, oh man, you tall. I'm like, baby, you short. That's your problem. That's not a me problem. So once again, you just have to kind of like take those things that, you may feel insecure about and embrace them. Like I said, embrace where you are now. Embrace the way you look now. You maybe feel like, oh, I'm too skinny. It's okay. It's okay. And it's okay to feel like you want to gain some weight, but embrace where you are now. If you feel like you don't have the best job, it's okay. You have a job. Embrace where you are now. You're not worth no less than anybody else. No matter what's going on, no matter what's not going on, you're not worth any less than anybody else. And you have to know that you can't let society tell you. You can't let somebody else tell you. You have to know that, because if that's something that you feel that you know, somebody can take it away at any moment when they no longer feel that way, or when they no longer feel like you look good to them, or you whatever it is. You have to know it. That way nobody can take that away from you. Number 5, do and wear things that make you feel good about yourself. I don't care what it is. I don't care how the next person may feel about it. For example, clothes. If you feel like you look good in itty bitty shorts and long sleeve shirts, if that's the way you feel your best, if you feel at your best when you wear these certain type of clothing, or you feel at your best when you wear high heel shoes or whatever it may be, do that. Once again, when I go out, when I go hang out, I like to get dressed up. And I think I like to get dressed up because, like, when you look good, you feel good. That's another thing. Wear what you want to wear, because when you feel like you look good, you start to feel good. You start to feel good about yourself. So wear whatever it is you want to wear. It doesn't matter what the next person thinks. It doesn't matter if your friend feel like, that dress don't look good on you, or if your friend feel like they don't like that wig on you. And yeah, you want your friends to kind of like help you out, if they feel a certain type of way, or if something going wrong, your hair out of place, or your pants unzipping or unbuttoned. But as far as somebody telling you what you should or shouldn't wear, or what you do or don't look good in, baby, that's an opinion. That's just an opinion. Okay, that's your opinion. That's personal. It has absolutely nothing to do with me. If you feel good in something, wear it. Whatever it is. And also, if you feel good, if something that you do often makes you feel good, continue to do it. One thing I can say, I was really big on getting my nails done. Getting my nails done was my shit, y'all. That was my jam. And I stopped doing that because I told myself, I was like, I'm gonna cut back on spending. I'm gonna stop getting my nails done, which I shouldn't have never stopped. I should have just started doing them at home like I do now. And also with my job, I can't really work with nails on, so it's hard for me to get my nails done. I stopped getting my nails done. And when I stopped getting my nails done, I noticed I started to feel really bad. I started to feel almost, I hate to say it, the D word, but depressed. I started to feel like, something just wasn't right. You know how the ladies say, you're not depressed, you just need your hair done? Or you're not sad, you just need your hair done? That's how I started to feel. And I would notice, like, when I would go out or go to, somewhere fancy, go to a party or whatever, I would hide my fingers. And I wouldn't even notice it. I would start to, like, hide my fingers. That made me feel bad. So it's like you have to do the things that make you feel your best. If that's going to get your hair done every week, if that's, going to get a pedicure, whatever, if that's going to have a drink with your friend on Saturdays, whatever it is, do what makes you feel good. When you feel good, you look good. When you look good, you feel good. They go hand in hand. So it's kind of like, when you look good, you feel good. So do what makes you look good, and then you'll feel good. They kind of go hand in hand, if y'all get what I'm saying. So stop letting society dictate what you should wear. You hear people say all the time, "Oh, she too big for that," or she too tall to be wearing that," or "she's too short." If you feel good in it, if you feel like you look good in it, put that shit on. Put that shit on, girl. Okay? It don't matter what nobody else say. It does not matter, because this is your show. This is about you. This isn't about nobody else. This is your show and you run it. But that's my top 5 things, y'all. Top 5 ways that can help you to boost your confidence and boost your self-esteem. If y'all have anything else y'all would like to add, please add them in the comments. Or if y'all want to talk about some of the things that I spoke on in the video, please don't be afraid to leave them in the comments down below. I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I will see y'all in the next one.